guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. 5754. She knew she liked that, so she liked that. What the fuck?
So I knew I'd probably like that. I already know gold deposit. I already knew I liked that, so I knew I'd probably like that. And then I got medium tan, the MSF. Remember this from the old days? I used to love this. This is something.
She'd confuse herself, wouldn't she? Basically, what she was trying to say was she liked the other one that looked like that, so she knew she'd like that one. But if they're so alike, why have two? Makes no sense. But that's Lisa all over, isn't it? Carolina, I forgot to say your name, sorry. James, oh look, another boring black or navy basic dress for a fashion and lifestyle expert coach. She sure has spunk and edge and individuality. She's dressed the way everyone and anyone that has worked in beauty has to report to work. I could never dress in a uniform looking outfit ever again. Oh yeah, why is she not in our design studio? I really don't understand why she does not take the garage as her space, because it seems that the stairs are just too much for her, poor thing. God forbid Will takes the upstairs as an apartment to get away from them and she can assassinate the entire ground level. Is that the right word? My eyesight's blurry today. But that's the thing, it's like she doesn't like going up there. She's not fucking using it. She's not using it to its full potential. That would have been a great hangout, family room. Do you know what I mean? Have a bar and a coffee bar, have games, things in it, have a big fucking wall that you can project a good film on there. You know, put it to good use. No, not her. 6:29 to 6:45.
I actually filmed this whole video yesterday wearing this dress, and as I talked, the dress dropped. The microphone was pulling to front. It was too big. So this is what I want to get across.
Do you not know what fucking size you are yet? Really? Oh wow. Up behind the scenes blooper reel. Aren't we so lucky to have the life coach give us something different? The video looks like it's for Triple X movie. So tacky. 8:48 to 9:05.
You know how I always say, get yourself some good base layers and then play around with your blazers, your furs, your leather jackets, your cardigan sweaters, your scarves, all the things. This dress is perfect to wear with a scarf.
Watch how she comes charging towards the camera like a bull in a china closet. 3 basic boring dresses that we've seen over and over and over and over and over again. Isn't she tired of talking about the same shit and looking at the same shit? Obviously not, it's just us that are bored with it. 11:11 to 11:22.
Here is a good thing because I'm constantly editing my closet and keeping my favorite things. Okay, this is going to be your go-to blazer this fall, especially because I hate it when she gets all high-pitched and hyper. Excuse me, Purser Duncan. Excuse me, Miss Duncan. My ticket was for the window. When you finish boarding the aircraft and a seat is open, please move me. And I know we have to take off, but can I have a sexy Diet Coke and a hamburger mashed up on a plate, please? And if you have any little jams and syrups, gift wrap them for my parents. Thank you. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't mind going to the laboratory and freshening it up before the flight takes off, thanks. Elizabeth, hi James, so pleased you're here with us again. Love and hugs. Oh yes, your Royal Highness, your wish is our command. Quick, curtsy before the red-faced purser backs out. Yes, your Highness, your Highness. Bijou, for somebody so skinny, when you see her in profile, she looks like her tummy is so bloated. I've noticed that a few times. It's obviously what she's eating, but... And she did a whole video, didn't she, when I feel fat and bloated.
She just thinks it doesn't happen now, obviously. Elizabeth, she wants to be a porn star at the age of 84. Can you imagine? Beth Bounds, so rude. Not everyone can afford your excessive, self-indulgent, narcissistic lifestyle. To some, food is more important than the shoes they're wearing, and you claim to build women up. You're so judgmental. I guess eventually the true person comes out for everyone to see. Yep, but you think you're talking to her, don't you? James, 9:18 to 9:21.
Blazer, a leather moto jacket, an oversized blazer.
I'm so sick of hearing that word. She's like a parakeet. I'd love to get one and teach it that. Blazer, moto jacket, leather jacket. Just give it to her. 9:28 to 9:38.
Show you.
So you've bought more blazers.
I love. And I tell you what, if I end up ordering this small, I might end up giving this to one of you guys too. I love it. It is so nice. And
giving it to one of you guys is code for she received it free from Aritzia and she'll get the size she needs instead of doing a proper exchange, and she'll post it on her website and charge an arm and a leg, and the joke will be on the person that watched her video from start to finish, went on her website and paid money for something that she probably paid $0 for. YouTube will send her a check and she gets to show Mummy and Daddy how profitable her website is and justify her son and husbands have to be her assistants. I hope and pray that Will has nothing to do with the family business, and as soon as he's done his college or uni work or whatever it is they've got him squirreling away at in his bedroom, that he gets the fuck out of Dodge. That child deserves much better than he ever got. 10:33 to 10:40.
this means too much to me. I put too much of my emotions in what I'm going to wear that day, and I don't like to have to choose, but I will.
Too bad you can't put any of those emotions into what's happening around the world, with natural disasters, racism, misogyny, children dying, rights for women and minorities stripped off them, LGBTQ issues. Too bad none of those issues, including environmental, get you emotional whatsoever. You can't even go a few towns over and give people some lunch or some encouraging words, being that you're the life coach, right? This woman does not leave the house enough to do anything on a daily basis that's important enough or deemed her of sound mind to do the shopping. It's literally just to show up in front of the camera, and no one can realise that narcissism is just spewing out of the video. I don't know why more people don't see that she's a raging narc. It's plainly obvious. Levanity, you're so right, Jules. It's sad that everything she wears and buys has to be her copying a celeb. I buy clothes, etc. that are cute and comfy. Who cares what other influencers or celebs are wearing? She has a sad existence, doesn't she though? I mean, you can walk into any shop and walk around and go, oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. Does it fit? Yeah, great. She's like, what's your bestseller? Who's buying stuff? What should I buy? Habibi, yay, a new Jules video and I'm first. Congratulations, Habibi. I need to get a little badge for you all, don't I? Panda, an old sitcom in the States was Sanford and Son. Yeah, we had Steptoe and Son. They called liquor Ripple. Lisa's parents probably watched it in the mid-70s. But that isn't even funny. Why would that be funny? It's every time she says the word, she giggles like a prepubescent boy talking about boobs or something. She's a child. Me Smith, actually a very popular wine in the US that young kids would drink because it was very, very cheap, was named Ripple. That and Boone's Farm were the drink of choice for the young folk back in the 70s and 80s, myself included. That's what was being referred to on Sanford and Son, as it was cheap.
Bonnie, now Jules, don't forget she doesn't need another suit. She's just buying it for us, bless her heart. Yeah. Panda, my grandma loved Strawberry Hill. My family didn't drink. My uncles did, and but my mum and my gran didn't, so there was never alcohol in our house. Did I not give you a tick? What am I doing? Daydreaming. Cynthia, nice fake hair to go with all the other fake on this Lisa Skeletor. 479. She added more pieces for sure. It looks so obvious. I think she did it because she's jealous of Brooke's natural full long hair. This woman is really a nightmare. Yeah. She is jealous of Brooke. Which, oh, my little girl. Yeah, fuck off. I'm not buying it. Carrie May's laughing. Donna, I agree. Skeletor. And hugs to everyone. Love and hugs to everyone. Thank you, Donna. Wanda. What the hell, Lisa? You're not a list maker. Liar. That's all you talk about. The hundreds of high-priced notebooks you buy. Well, I think what she meant was she can't follow a list that she writes. And fill up with your notes and lists. You cannot remember what you say. Also, I thought you didn't need to take a nap anymore. You've mentioned a nap in the last few videos. Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Julie, I need to apologise. Don't you ever apologise. I made several comments on your last video of Lisa. I just couldn't help myself. She got on my last... Don't you dare apologise, Julie. You can make as many comments as you want. I've said that to everybody. Because I'm like that. You think of something, you write it down, you post it, and then 2 minutes later she's doing something else fucking annoying, so you need to say something. Don't apologise. Mystical Fairies, she gets on all of our last nerves. Exactly. Cynthia, Jules, Americans compliment fools they want to sell to. Crazy people they are shocked by and cover it by issuing a fake statement. Where the fuck does she ever go to even get a compliment? Oh right, Sephora. Her hang up about everything, and I mean everything, is a sign that she never felt desirable or does not think she's worth loving. It's just creepy how every non-human item is sexy. I know, weird, isn't it? Sexy bananas and Granny Smith apples. Lou, a complete and utter snooze fest. Pivot and fuck off is my new favourite thing. Mystical Fairies, I've started saying bollocks now. For fuck's sake. I'm such a bad influence. Lou, same. Oh. Helen's laughing. We have some fabulous Scottish put-downs and swear words, but you can't beat fuck off. There's a video, isn't there, of Billy Connolly. The greatest swear word ever is fuck off. Fuck off! And off they fuck. If I can find it, I'll play it. But it's so true. It just ends the sentence, doesn't it? Fuck off. Bijou, this bimbo truly makes me sick. Jules, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. Cynthia, Lisa is desperate for money. She's pimping stuff all over the place. I know. Have you noticed? Everything's for sale now. Very strange. And all the new courses. Julie, I recently had a look at Mummy's Makeup Moscato videos, and their videos are nothing like Lisa's. They don't show a ton of clothing that they purchase every week. They will each pick an item that they bought and explain why they like it. They show pictures of what's in style for each season, unlike Lisa that purchases at least $10,000 worth of items each week. Exactly, that's what I said. Why can't she post pictures? She doesn't have to buy every fucking thing. Mystical Fairies, I wonder if YouTube is her excuse to buy anything and everything. Surely what she's doing and how much she's buying on a weekly basis on trips is not normal. She's not normal. Julie, I have never seen anyone overconsume the way she does. No. But it's a great excuse, isn't it? It's my career. Whatever. Cynthia, she is so stupid. Just so pathetic, and then I have to remember that she's mentally disabled. Her family is evil and they're too chicken to tell her that. It's time to put away her tits, isn't it though? Lisa, on your hair, it's like your fake tits that should be replaced every 10 years.
Or one of the signs it is time that your hair falls out. Just stop with the hair shit. I wish she would. How can she say, right? How can she say with a straight face, my hair fell out because of the shingles vaccine? Oh, and this is how long it is. No, your hair broke off. It didn't fall out. And the break had nothing to do with the vaccine. It's bleach. And not eating properly. Baller man. Okay, she must be getting paid by Joe Malone because I have that exact perfume, the Raspberry Ripple. And it only lasts about an hour on me. It's a very average scent in my opinion. Her luscious fake hair. Who takes this bozo's advice? She looks like Goldilocks. I've never heard good things about Joe Malone's scents lasting. Why did she get so popular? I don't understand. It's like you mention something on YouTube or TikTok and then boom, everybody needs it and they're the next great thing. And I don't understand it. I really don't. Cynthia, oh my God, her son must be so confused about what a normal, healthy woman is. Lisa hangs out her parts and talks sex all the time. But we all see it's not sex as a normal person means it, and hangs up pictures that are nothing but sexual in nature. She's hopeless, but now she's affecting another generation, abusive at best. I just hope he doesn't go upstairs. Vegan calabash, it's pee-pee. I'm sorry, honey, I don't know what that's about. My head's a shed, as you all know so well. Peg, her lip liners that John is making, I think she meant to say. Yeah, will he get the thank you for it? No. MJ, I wonder if she will name it after him. Johnny Boy or Fuck Boy. Cynthia, Callus was the long-time mistress. Lisa is so uneducated it hurts. Please get her an appointment with a doctor. She can't even say doctor, can she? Helen, she looks utterly ghastly here. I don't think she looks great at any point, really. The only time she looks good is when she's in jeans and flip-flops and a t-shirt and she hasn't gone full glam with the makeup and her hair straight. She looks like her then. Carolina, Jules, you spoil us with these videos recently. I'm in Poland with my family. Oh, great. Have a wonderful time. Now, but can't wait to catch up when I'm back in the USA. Hugs. Hugs to you too. Have a wonderful time, honey. Elizabeth, have a wonderful time. Hugs. That'd be great, wouldn't it, getting back to see the family. MJ, right away, do you all think she curled her hair or Morgan did it? In one hand, I feel like Lisa would be too lazy to do it, but then again, it looks kinda not professionally done. Whatever the case may be, it looks like she's competing in a pageant, but not like Miss USA or Miss America. No, like a low-budget one. 109 and 328. How? I think she did it. Because she hasn't even brushed it out, has she? And 328.
Daddy,
Peekaboo. Hang on, where's the pause button? That was Madam. Where were we? And 328.
Daddy. She loves it. Okay, so let's get...
Loves what, though? She loves it. What? It looks like she did it, but who knows, MJ? Deborah, she uses too much sodium. Salt, Mrs. Dash, onion powder, garlic powder. It's anything to make her cooking taste good, Deb. Carolina, 1447. What's going on with showing those plastic tits all the time? That's when you came in, which I very much fucking doubt, knowing you.
Off of eBay. We'll look at these.
She's loving it lately, isn't she? Mother of the Year. William must be so proud of his old mama.
Christine, I thought she said she doesn't need naps anymore since she's been on carnivore. She does nothing but go to the drive-through or scroll occasionally drop by an altar where she's waited on hand and foot, yet she still needs a nap. Heaven forbid she would have to work in the real world. Where does she go to get all these compliments that she speaks of? It's always been my thinking that makeup should look natural and bring out one's natural beauty, but Lisa wears so much that people can't help but notice. Raspberry Ripple. What association is she making in her mind? I shudder to think. Yeah, me too. Another pair of fugly shoes. Yep. Carolina, 2846. Oh my God, her clavicle. Hair.
SU lip liners. Those are the ones.
That there. Scary, isn't it? I showed Madam that because we were talking about it in another video and she was like, oh, why is it like that? I said, I do not know, and I don't want to know either. Lena, her hair looks like shit. Melanie, Lisa needs to learn what a passive-aggressive compliment is. Who compliments someone for their foundation? Her face looks pasty and 15 shades instead of the usual 10. Different than her body. I'm just embarrassed for her. That's the thing. It's like, does she not know they're supposed to match? Lisa, there are more movies than American Hustle. Broaden your horizons, sweetie. And that's all she ever talks about, that and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I haven't seen any of them. Julie, my mother always wore house coats, and as she got older I would always buy her a few different ones for Christmas. I agree with you, Jules. Why doesn't this woman ever do her videos upstairs? That upper level should have gone to John so he could have his own home office instead of him being shoved into the garage with the cats. Another thing I don't understand is why does Lisa have a black and white photo of Brigitte Bardot in her master bedroom? If she and John like black and white photos, why not have one of either Lisa and John or a family picture? I'm surprised her editor doesn't tell her that... I'm surprised her editor doesn't tell her that holding up her hand for 1 second showing the colour of the lipstick or lip liner doesn't show well in the video. That's the thing. I love black and white photos. I really do. And I'd have them all over the place if I could. But it's like, like you said, of the family, of holidays, of... I've got one. I keep meaning to bloody frame it and put it up somewhere. Where we lived in North Wales, in the little village we were in, there was a pier. Tiny little pier. It wasn't a big thing like Blackpool or anything. There's this little pier down at the water, down at the sea, and it's gone now. And for some reason, while we were there, I bought a print of it because I thought it looked really cool. And it's like, oh, I'd love to put that up now because A, we're not there, and B, that's not there. But yeah, why Brigitte Bardot? But she had, who did she have? Was it Brigitte Bardot again? And Bruce Willis in the kitchen because she thought her and fucking John looked like them. I don't know what goes on in her head. I really don't. It's quite sad, really. Sorry. Banging and claying. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. And that, John has got an office, but it's a teeny tiny thing just inside the front door. And he was supposed to have glass doors going into it. I decided that would be the first thing everyone would see, so I made a wall there so I could put a big fucking mirror up instead. Sad woman. Panda, the upstairs natural light doesn't correspond with her recording time. I suspect it's Brooke's steaming shipping space. No, Brooke has to come down to John's office to do the shipping. I mean, she might package it upstairs, but she has to print all the shit off in John's office. Midnight Angel, truth. Thank you. Is that the one where I was going on about her clothes? I can't remember now. Wendy, Jules, every time you call Melissa a dumbass, I can't stop laughing. Thank you for your comedic relief. It's second to none. Thank you. Donna, absolutely. Thank you, Donna. Shelley, okay, I know this is goofy, but if I see someone kicking it like they got new pumps
and they're all happy and you can see they're full of themselves. I compliment them because they're craving, looking and out and about to be noticed. I feel sorry for them because they aren't happy inside. It's true, probably. Christina, oh God, here we go again with the shingles hair drama. I know. Mystical fairies, we're going to be hearing about this forevermore. Yep. She'll never let it drop. Gretchen, why does she insist that everything has to be sexy? She's a married woman. I know you want to be sexy for your man, but all the time? Oh my God, I would like to get away from me 90% of the time. I would like to get away from me 90% of the time. Bonnie, how is the hot water situation? We have hot water. He came and did the fire check. No, can't think of the word now. Anyway, the fire, the flue and the back boiler have all been given the seal of approval. So we had hot water and Madam had an hour-long bath. I said to Jed, how long was she in there? He said about an hour. Anyway, when I was chatting to her, I said, oh, I see you had a bath. Yeah. Do you enjoy it? Yeah. I said, how long were you in there? About 2 hours. She could stay in a bath all day long if you left her there. But yeah, she's more than happy. I'm just praying that the shower gets here sooner rather than later. Gretchen, oh my God, that picture is disgusting. Ha ha ha. Art. Oh, the one with the bikini bottom. Bonnie, she's not a good list girl. I thought this is why she bought fancy notebooks and pens for all her lists. Yeah, I think she meant she just can't follow it once she's written it. She's good at writing them, but not going through with it all. Mystical fairies, that's what I thought too. Bonnie, she talks out of both sides of her mouth all the time. Mystical fairies, true. Elizabeth, you'll be pleased to know that I have 100 Gucci notebooks sent to me by Jules, as she relies on me to record all the words that come out of the village idiot's mouth. I only write in it with my gold Mont Blanc pen, gifted to me by Bonnie. Thanks for great friends. I love me a funky weird lip liner. Mini naps. You sound like Rumpelstiltskin. Plus, you numbskull, feeling cold all the time is because you're probably anemic and need to cover that skeleton body with cashmere. Mystical fairies is laughing. Well, that beats my $2 notebook. Oh, sorry, $2 notebook and basic blue ink pen. But you've got to buy a fancy one now. You've got to make every second special. Cookie, those sunglasses are some of the ugliest she has, and they're her favourites. Abbey Road, oh dear, Lisa looks so much older and more skeletal these days. How on earth did she feel pretty looking like that? Doesn't it make her tired chasing sexy? I don't love it. I don't love it. Love it myself. Sorry, I'm not having a good day today. Carrie May, John bought and cooked the damn burgers and she tells him to get the box and he does it. What kind of a man is he? Do better, John. Find a real woman. No one would blame you. That's the thing, why can't she get off her scrawny ass and go and fucking get the box out and read it? Carrie May, that ice maker sure did not ruin her vibe, but the slushy machine did, because Will wanted it. I can't stand this woman. You and me both. Mystical fairies. Yep. If it doesn't benefit Lisa, then she won't like it or want it. Exactly. That daggone slush machine. You can tell she's still fucking reeling. She's fucking fuming that John stood behind Will and left it out. She's fucking driving her mad. If she actually used the kitchen and it was in her way, I'd say fair enough. But no. Mystical fairies, my goodness, she looks scary thin in this video. Bo, you know that Lisa has male subscribers. She needs to keep them liking her videos, hence the sexy clothes. Yep. Bonnie, you know I realise I make snarky comments about her, but all things aside, her chest looks so bony. She's way too thin and I'm afraid her body will just shut down someday. Wouldn't you think her family would try to help her? Maybe it's like an addict. She has to want help. Exactly, I think that's the case. They can tell her till they're blue in the face. She thinks she looks fine, Bonnie. There's nothing we can do about it, or her family. And especially as she's a narc. Narcs are never wrong. Gigi, Jules, you're hilarious. Thank you. Thank you. Bo, why is her chest looking extra bony today? I don't know. Mystical Fairies. I love raspberry ripple ice cream. Yeah, my mum used to get that one all the time. I don't know what she keeps giggling at. Fucking idiot. Bo, urea creams and lotions treat dry, rough or scaly skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis or ichthyosis. It's great for aging skin and superb for dry feet. And Lisa has no clue what urea is. And when she finds out, she'll freak. Vegan Calabash. The steam off my piss. Oh my god, laughing my fucking ass off. Using that as soon as possible. So funny. No! Stop it! I'm going to get in trouble. But half of America saying bollocks. I don't know. I should be teaching you good things. Not swear words. It's funny though, isn't it, when you go somewhere different, the first thing, if you're in a foreign country, is you ask them how to swear. We had all sorts of people at Butlins over the years, and we're like, yeah, what's the best swear word in Polish or whatever? Elizabeth, lol, hugs. I love everything this little Lisa shows. She's my idol. Oh, are you replying to James? Sorry. I don't always catch it when it's a reply. James, 49.47 to 49.59.
Get it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that something in here just made you think of something that you love, or there's something in here that you can go out and get. And that's it. So thank you for watching.
Yes, so I love my mum, my family and friends. I love nature, natural landscapes, animals and gardening. I love new wave music and oil painting. And look at that. I did not have to list one store or show everyone my bookmarks on my deli meat that I'm eating this week. my deli meat that I'm eating this week. Elizabeth, love, hugs. I love everything little Lisa shows. She's my idol. But that's the thing. If you said to her, name something other than lip liners, she couldn't. Clueless. Absolutely clueless. Don't forget Kylie, James. Peg, 3043.
But it must be something pretty heavy duty, because it's unlike any other lotion I've ever tried. But yet it's not hard to rub in, and it...
Oh, someone tell her what it is on her comments. Can you imagine? She's going to freak when she finds out. I wanted to be there when she heard what it was. Bo, she sounds so dumb when talking about hair. Why would anyone take hair advice from her? I also think one of the cats ran off with the hair extension she can't find. Yes! Sassy or fucking whatever. They've got it under a bed somewhere, aren't they? And they're playing with it. Because that's the only fucking toy they've got. They've got no toys, no beds. Panda. Right, products will combat the shingles. Right, sorry. Right, products will combat the shingles vac. Lord. Morgan toasted that mop per Lisa's request. She's been wearing a weave for over 5 years. Thin frizzy hair doesn't have that volume and the ends are too stiff. Wonder, Jules, in the last comments video we were talking about you pulling up on a bucket. Were we? My mum lived with me after she had her stroke, and we had these pull-up bars installed on the walls for her, also alongside the side of the bathtub. Got you. They were bolted into the floor. Anyway, I didn't know if someone could do that for you. They probably could. I probably could get a thing, but I'm just talking about in between now and when we get the shower fits, because I don't really like baths. I prefer showers, but every now and then a soak in some Radox would be great. Yeah, I've got a stool thing, and it's got 2 handles either side. But I'm just wondering, I haven't tried yet, I'll let you know if that's possible, because I'll get in the bath while it's dry and have a go and see if I could do that. What if I can't get up while it's dry? Because Jed can't pull me up anymore, his back's bollocksed. At least I'd be enclosed. Tech help could probably help me. Because see, what I was thinking was, if I've got that and I could get up on my knees and then I can push on that to get out, rather than, you know how the bath's higher than you are and you've got, I'll let you know how I get on, Wanda. But yeah, we do have those things. But I've got stupid tiny little tiles on my wall, and trying to get, you can't. I wish I'd got bigger tiles now. I thought they were a great idea at the time, but they're nothing but a nuisance. And see, that's what I was going to do. I was going to get rid of a load of tiles in a space and what have you, and put bigger ones behind the shower, but that's not happening now either. If you're ever interested in what my bathroom looks like, there's a video on my other channel called Teeny Tiny Bathroom Wars. Hang on, I'll find it here. Let me show you what my bathroom looks like so you all know what I'm whittering on about. No, don't click it off. Hey, no, I did. Help. Come back. Right.
So in today's show, we are going to be talking about my...
Shut up. Turn the sound off. There was a woman that we used to watch videos, and she was going on about her teeny tiny bathroom, and it was like, fuck off. It was a little ensuite she had, and I was like, yeah, go and sod yourself. Mine's tiny and it's for the family. You can see how little room. This was when we had it put first. I've got a different stool now than I had there. But we've got these stupid little tiles, so you can't drill into one of them to get them big handles on. And if I had big tiles, you can get the suction ones that work just as well. But yeah, I sit here and then the shower's on the wall, and there's the window. Got a stupid layout in this fucking stupid house. And then I've got the teeniest, tiniest sink in the history of the world. And that's for all of us. Washing your face and hands and what have you. Madness. But this is what it looks like now. Hopefully, when we get the other shower, we'll have a higher thing and it'll have a downfall, what have you. But if you see, there's not even any handles on this bath. Can we look at the bath? It's camera woman shit, isn't she? Right, look down. Down. Down, 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 down. There, look. See, there's no handles on it. Like some have handles on it. This doesn't. So I have to like lift up and push to get myself up, and I can't do that. Not a hope in hell can I do that. So I'm wondering if like I put my arms over the shower stool that I have now and get up on my knees, I could get up that way. But we will see. It's an ongoing thing. While I'm showing you stuff, I showed James this the other day, because we were having a conversation. I said, I am sick. Is this still on? Let me just check. Am I there? Yeah. I am sick to the back teeth of... Sorry, I thought it was the email thing. It's not. I'm sick to the back teeth of people looking down their nose at me and saying how lazy I am and yada 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 and why don't you and blah blah blah. And I said, if they'd known the things I'd done in the past and the hours of work I put in and constantly on my feet all day and all night in jobs, then they'd shut the fuck up. But while we were talking, I said, oh, and I abseiled off the boomerang. And I found the picture of the boomerang, not me abseiling off it, because on the day that there was a thing, it was a charity thing. And one of the guys we work with, Wolfie, used to do these stupid polls every week.
And he came running in and he went, "You got voted least likely to abseil off the boomerang." And it was like, "Oh, did I? Right. Fuck you then." So I went over and I asked could I do it. So I was the last one up, and the bloke taking photos had run out of film because we didn't have fancy cameras back then. But I wanted to show James where it was. So I climbed up all the staircase was the worst bit, all the way up to there, and abseiled down this side. And there was no one there to see me. But there was one lad I knew that worked in one of the restaurants, and as I climbed over, I was holding onto the rails, climbed over, got my feet on the side to get ready to go down. And the bloke that was doing it said, "Right, take your hands off." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And he's like, "No, just trust me." So I was like, "Oh yeah, you're holding me." And then I looked down and saw this lad. I went, "Look, Mum, no hands." And he's like, "You're in fucking insane." But yeah, I abseiled off of that. I did have a life. I was productive. I worked fucking hard in my life. And my body just gave up and said no fucking more. But people continue to say I'm not as sick as I am. I just sit in a bed all day doing nothing. Why don't I get up and do something? If they had any fucking clue, they would shut up. Button it. Anyway, where were we? How did I do that? Arse farting about. And now I've got to scroll all the way down again. But it's like, yeah, that's what I was saying to James. It's like, I abseiled off the boomerang and now I can't lift myself out of a bath. Laugh. Life is so unfair at times. And before anyone says anything, I know other people face worse. I do know. I'm just saying. Peg, those tiger rings look cheap and ridiculous. Yeah, one of our ladies got one for the team and she said it was exactly that. Cheap and ridiculous, and it was pointy and scratchy and what have you. I still don't know if she actually got a refund. They were messing her about that much. Mystical fairies. It is such a big chunky ring, I would catch it on everything and it would be annoying. Exactly, and the teeth catch on everything. Bo, it's hideous. Robin, crazy, nutty loser as always. I could get offended by that, Robin. Mystical fairies, thanks for another hilarious video, Jules. Thank you. Bo, BK Beauty brushes are fabulous. I only purchase them when they have a promo on a TV day show, GMA or The View. 50% off and free shipping. Ooh, I think I might be able to stomach the shipping if I got 50% off. Because they look really good. You're tempting me now, Bo. Wonder, when Lisa was talking about those Angelina Jolie movies and how beautiful the movie sets were, if she had to live in that era and play cards by candlelight, she would have had a nervous breakdown. It reminded me of the 70s trying to read by the candle when we had electric blackouts in the UK. That was fun. Jules, what was so funny when you said, "Carrie, I need you to catch her in the wild"? Carrie lives somewhere near Lisa. I'm desperate for her to bump into her in Ulta or somewhere and see what she looks like out in the wild. Oh, you said it was so funny. Sorry, I thought you were questioning me. Yeah, right. See, head today. Ashley, urea sure is heavy duty. Dumbass, Lisa. I'm saying nothing. Nobody say anything. We'll just wait for her to find out. Donna, Lisa, you haven't been a girl in decades, and I'm sick of that. I'm not a eyeliner girl. You're not a girl. Joyce. Lisa, did I get it in the black? How the hell do we know what colours you got your dress in? Dumber than a sock full of mud. I've not heard that expression. I might have to use that myself. Classy lady, I'm not sure what that was. Okay. I'm not sure what anything was. Joyce, Jules, if Lisa didn't mention TV shows, actresses, models, or models off duty, her videos would be 5 minutes long. She'd have nothing to talk about. That's the problem, isn't it? She saves it all up for a Friday and bombards us with all her fucking shite that we don't need to hear. Bonnie, 4020. That evil look when she's talking about that daggone thing of her son's. Wow. Does it ruin the vibe? Exactly. That's all you have to do. Listen, she says daggone when she's pissed off and she can't swear on camera. It would have been that fucking ice thing of my son's. But it's alright for her to have a big clunky ice maker. He can't have his slushy machine. Ah, this woman. Want it out. Then daggone. Yeah.
But it's that icy machine. I'll list that down below. Like that's how people feel about their fancy espresso makers or something like that, which Will and John have both loved that daggone. It's not a smoothie machine, but it's that icy machine. I'll list that down below too. They love that. John learned how to get this.
Learn how to roll your eyes quietly, Lisa. Can't people see this? Why are they so blind? Can they not hear and see what she's saying? She fucking hates that air fryer and that slushy machine being out on the counter. But her fucking ugly looking ice machine is okay. Ugh. Me and you, Bonnie, will do a night raid and we'll run away with Will and his slushy machine and we'll look after him properly. Joyce, that small bottle of Chanel body wash is $110.92 in Aussie. What? Do you do pence? No, cents. 110.92 in Aussie dollars. No thanks. There are cheaper body washes that smell just as good. And then she said she can hardly smell it. So what's the point? If I'm paying that amount of money, I want people in fucking Peru to know I've washed in it. She's weird. Bonnie. I don't think she needs to read from a book. Boring. I don't think she can read from a book. Does she honestly think she's deep? She does. That's the funny thing about it. She thinks she has deep and meaningful thoughts and she's helping us by telling us. Elizabeth, as dear Jules says, she's seen puddles deeper than she is. It's true though, she's as shallow as fuck. Joyce, somebody left this comment on her video. Can joy be intentionally created with things? Joy isn't just a fleeting high sparked by eternal sources. Joy is rooted in inner fulfillment, not external. If you buy things to surround yourself with to bring joy, then it's not stemming from within. There was also a comment from a hairdresser telling Lisa how to style her hair without making it obvious that she has extensions. That comment was deleted. I guess to Lisa it was a hate comment. She's such a child. Elizabeth, bet those comments were deleted immediately. Yeah. Oh, those haters. Someone trying to help and talk sense into you. She's such a child. E-Rock, number 23, like. Woohoo! Thank you, Han. And thank you for the heart. Oh, and a smile. Thank you. Bonnie, oh my gosh, your hair is so long. Mine quits growing after a certain length. That was back in the day, Bonnie. Oh, but you're saying it was so long then. Yeah, if I leave it, it'd grow down to my feet. But did you see how thin? No. It can get... See, right, I've got this in a ponytail now. These little, we call them bobbles over here, but this little hair tie, you know, the ones that everyone went mad on and they were wearing them because they look like a fancy bracelet. I can wrap this round my hair 7 times in a ponytail. Who else can do that? I have no hair. Joyce, cool. Next time I'm decorating my house, I'll just leave a bunch of shoes and boots laying around and tell everyone it's art. My husband would call the men with the little white coats and a huge butterfly net. Ain't that the truth? Elizabeth, me too, Joyce. It's insane. Oh, I just like to look at them. Well, go fucking look at them upstairs then. Bonnie, oh wonder, Georgia is just beautiful. Everything is so green there. There's lots of beautiful places in America, isn't there? Will you stop pulling? Joyce, the first thing Lisa thinks when she comes home is how much she missed her ice machine. Screw John and Will. Wow. And she said that out loud, and her subscribers heard her. Yet they're still kissing her ass. Why? Mystical Fairies, 3912 to 3925.
I love that thing every day, all day. I eat that ice, and I use that ice when I'm out of town. I miss it. It's one of the first things that I think when I come home. Wow, I missed my ice maker. A lot of times, John...
Isn't eating ice a sign of a nutrient deficiency? She comes home from a trip and says, I missed my ice maker. I just can't with this woman. We need to get that on a t-shirt, don't we? I just can't with this woman. Bonnie, I think skin-obsessed Mary was in a car accident and... was in a car accident and that's a scar that came from it. I watched her... part of her question and answers thing when she was talking about... Is it her that was talking about the wedding? And her husband was giggling in the background. She seems really nice. I just don't have time to be watching any more people. That's the problem. Elizabeth, bless her. She seems sweet. She does, doesn't she? Bonnie, when you're talking about pulling yourself up from the stool, Amazon has handles that have suction cups to put around. And I have some. They work well. Yeah, they won't suction on my wall, Bonnie, because stupidly I chose tiny little fucking tiles thinking they'd look really cute. I never thought of... See, that's the thing. Try and think of the consequences of your actions. I never thought about what a ball ache it'd be cleaning the fucking grout and how you can't stick anything to it. Because I was thinking about getting those shower caddy things that you can stick to the wall to put stuff in. No, can't have them either, because nothing sticks. But I will practice in a dry bath, I promise. I don't think Melissa has been getting as much PR as she used to. I don't think she is either. I watched Michelle Wang's 40-minute video that was nothing but PR. Wow. Because Michelle Wang's classy, and she only uses classy things and speaks classy, and she's got class about her. That's why. Who wants to send PR to a hillbilly? Oh my God, Melanie, that comment you made that she forgot to tuck is too funny. For this you get a gold star and a chocolate. Suzanne Ann. Oh, just throw something at me. Jules, I needed your comments. I just want to thank you for making me lol. I really needed this. Oh, I'm glad it made you happy. Alice, who announces it when you get complimented? It's just a rare thing for her to make such a big deal of it. She said before that the Raspberry Ripple reminded her of Fred Sanford. Did she? From the old sitcom Sanford and so. I never heard her say that. So, whoever it was that said that, you're right. Bonnie, great video. Thank you, Bonnie. It's all you lot that contribute to it. Bonnie, how could I have missed this short? Is that the one about her getting dressed? I did a few cute shorts, but nobody watches them. I read on Reddit. There's people on Reddit going, I only got 1 million for my short today. What am I doing wrong? And I'm like, oh, fuck off. Helen, photography can be art, but not the one she picks. Exactly. She's picking paparazzi pics. He took pictures of the well-known people out and about. That's a pap. That's not art. I'm sorry. I don't care. Ranking... That's art. I'd hang a ranking on the wall, but I wouldn't hang a fucking paparazzi picture. Helen, for fuck's sake, frozen smash burgers. Can they not just make them from scratch? Hardly rocket science. Incidentally, my hubby makes the best smash burgers. Right, I'm on my way. What time's dinner? Elizabeth, burgers and art from the connoisseur. What more do we want? What's that new piece of roadkill on her head? After my shower, I just twirl around in my flesh-coloured bra and pants. I look so cute. I just stare at myself in the mirror. I'm so cute and gorgeous. I have everyday blush, everyday lipstick, but at the weekend go crazy with all my products. So many people complimented me on looking like a clown. Amazing how an 84-year-old can be so cute, sweet and adorable. That's not a dress but a nightgown. Cover those bolt-ons, you hustler. Stop sticking them in our face. Yuck. Jules, try to think before you speak. She has a career, not a job. Silly me, I'll go and sit in the naughty corner. You, Lisa, are not a girl. It's the menopause, Lisa. I asked my relative, who's a doctor, and she said shingles does not cause hair loss. P.S. The cats have got your hairpiece and torn it into pieces, thinking it's roadkill. Also, if your hair is the thickest and healthiest it's always been, how come you need extensions? Every bone in her neck is showing. If she gets any thinner, she'll go down the shower drain. Profound. Your grammar is dreadful. You're certifiably stupid. Imagine staying in a room all day with this full. I tremble at the idea. Can you imagine it? You're banging and screaming, wouldn't you, for people to let you out? Let's not read a page of anything, you fool. Stick to flicking through your mags. That's more your level. If you'd have seen her at the beginning reading off of boxes, it was torture. I know what to call her, but I daren't say anything, as my grandma would turn in her grave. The good news is that since meeting Jules, I've expanded my vocabulary. I whisper these naughty but nice words in my long shower, using all my products recommended by Lisa. Cece, thank you for acknowledging Melissa walks weird. She needs to learn how to walk for when she's promoting shoes, in addition to learn proper English. She should go back to school, Cece, didn't she? Your hair is thicker than Brooke's and Lisa's still, is it? When she does that curly-whirly thing, it looks really big. I haven't got enough to have that much in a curl. Levanity, lol, I love your comment on the candle. Made me laugh my ass off. Habibis, yay, a new Jules video and I'm first. Again? Was it you that was first before? You definitely need a chocolate womble now. Lena, she doesn't even realise she's too damn skinny. No, she can't see it. Got body dysmorphia. Cynthia, seeing this and making the first comment to thank you, Jules, from across the pond. Thank you, Cynthia. More chocolate wombles for people. Lisa cannot tell the difference between art and photography and the paparazzo. But wait, consider the source here. Lisa lives up to her fuckwit goals. Oops. Why am I teaching people naughty words? Mary, Lisa never addresses the cruelty associated with the meat industry. The real reason that she's on carnivore is because of weight loss. Hence the weighing herself every single day. It was never about her tummy issues. Yet she'll keep fucking banging that drum and her stupid subscribers will believe it. Mystical fairies. Exactly. She can't even keep her story straight about the reason she went carnivore in the first place. It's proof. She took her fucking weighing scales away with her when she went to New York. What more proof do people want that it's about the weight, not the fucking tummy issues? I still don't believe she had full-on IBS. I'm sorry. I don't believe a word she's saying. Victoria. Not a fan of Brooke, but Lisa making out, putting on a few pounds as if it's the end of the earth was reminiscent of my mother and why I had an eating disorder for a long time. Mothers like this are so insidious, aren't they? Fucking hate her for that. It's like I said, Brooke was going to weigh herself and she was like, whoa, Brooke, what are you doing? And stupid me thought she'd say something along the lines of, you don't need to weigh yourself, you're fine. No. Why are you weighing yourself with your clothes on? You need to take your clothes off. Really? Cynthia, hey Lisa. Amy Cole Mascara. What is special is knowing how to frickin' pronounce a product name. It's not Amy, you deep. Think not, you. Yeah, I'm such a deep thinker. Claire, I think she looks really pretty when she comes back to refilm. I'm a sucker for a pink eyeshadow look. I like pink on people as well. It does look pretty. Also, just to say, is there any better word out there than fuckwit? I think not. Oh, should we get that on a t-shirt? I could do a whole sentence with every word I use. Cynthia, it's not about the lighting, but wait, your daughter did not want her face shown on a special mother-daughter so-called trip. Her personality disorder is shining through today. I'm so glad that Jules gets the watch time on this. I could not sleep if I thought I were allowing Lisa to continue to overdose. Wonder, she's so stupid. The whole point of eating steak and meat is eating the fat so your body can run off the fat for energy instead of crabs. Ha ha! Carbs, not crabs. But that's true. It's the fat that keeps you full. She just doesn't get it, does she? Karen, she's back to wearing extensions because her hair is falling out. She blamed it on the shingles vaccine. I don't think so. No, it's nothing to do with the shingles vaccine. It's bleaching and over bleaching, and it's snapped off at this length. Why would it all snap off so nicely at the one length? She said it fell out. It didn't fall out. It snapped off. If it fell out, you'd have fucking bald patches. I was a neuro ICU nurse. Ah. Is that with babies? Or just... I'd love to be in the ICU with the little tiddly ones. Mums need so much support, don't they, when their little ones are in there. Anyway, I was a neuro ICU nurse for over a decade. Well done for your service, Karen. Nursing is a very, very, very fucking hard job. Lisa knows nothing about the neurological system. Why didn't she go to nursing school or medical school? I know, because she wouldn't make it. She would really have to study and work. She's actually said at one point that she wanted to be a nurse or a teacher. Can you imagine her doing either? Sarah, yes, I'm a nurse too. Yes, we know, and you all work so hard. Hugs to you too, Sarah. MJ, she's probably thinks she has YouTube MD from watching the doctor videos. Easy peasy for little Lisa. Yeah, it's easy peasy, isn't it, when you're reading what somebody with a brain wrote and then you're regurgitating it. Cynthia, Lisa does not even know where to put the emphasis on the word umbrella. And it's not an accent thing. It's proof that she filled her brain with what colour her undies were instead of paying attention in grade school. Jules, meant to tell you, in the US, education starts with kindergarten at age 5, first grade age 6, up to graduation at the end of grade 12 at age 18. So kindergarten, right, first grade is 6. And when she says, when I was in middle school, what does that mean? Here, our kids start nursery at 3. Isn't that... I really think that's too young for them. I much prefer your thing of putting them in at 5. They do nursery at 3, reception at 4, year 1 at 5. Madness. I remember... Oh, if I can find a picture and sneak it in. I put all my picture file on a external hard drive because I didn't have enough space on here. But if I can find one of Tech Help when he was little and he went to nursery, they had to wear a uniform. Madam had to wear a uniform as well, but she didn't have to wear a tie, from what I can remember. He had to wear a shirt and a tie and at 3. And it was like, oh. And I used to watch them all lining up and coming into assembly, and it's like, oh my God, they're so cute. You could eat them. Little 3-year-olds in ties. Thanks for that. I'll have forgotten it tomorrow. No, I'll try to remember. Oops, that's gone up a bit, hasn't it? Right. Cynthia, Jules, do you think someone told her when she was young that no one would ever want to fuck her? Or did someone do something to her that has manifested into the damaged soul she is today? A lot of people think it's the latter. That somebody did something. I'd hate to think that happened to her. As much as she annoys the ever-loving shit out of me, I would hate to think that happened to her. But that's the one thing we'll never know, will we? Elizabeth, I suspect something traumatic happened to her and contributed to emotional and mental state. However, many of us have some kind of abuse and have managed to make a good life for ourselves and families. Exactly. You can't use it as an excuse, can you? But Yvonne, her diet is not helping her brain at all. Just rocks in that head of hers. MJ's laughing. But it's true though, isn't it? Yvonne, she's Dr. Feelgood. That is so funny. Wanda, Lisa gets scared of a lot, doesn't she? Keto, blush, etc. She's scared of her own shadow. Cynthia, if Lisa says sexy one more time, I'm going to request the men in white to come to her, but she would simply say, they told me how pretty I am and they like my lip liner. I thought she said bird brain hair instead of third day hair. Confirmation bias here. Hang on a second. Tech Help is playing something and shouting at the top of his lungs, and I don't think he knows that Madam has gone to sleep. So I'm just going to send him a message and I will be back in a sec. Am I back? I am. He just doesn't realise, and it's like, you know what it's like? They're on headphones and all talking to each other and shouting, and it's like his desk is against the wall and her headboard is against the wall, and it's like, no. He's good though. When I tell him she's gone in, he's like, oops. And then he goes really quiet. Elizabeth, Lisa, stop reading to us. We're not stupid. I know, I hate her reading stuff. I'm not like you, Lisa, and hope I will never be. Your idiocy, God, is beyond human belief. I've got no right reading that word today, have I? Why does John have to do everything? Does your so-called feminine energy add to your arrested development? Yeah. Mould on the wall. Get your cleaning crew on the job, numbskull. There's people in tower blocks in London living with like pure black walls from mould and nothing's being done about it. Fucking ridiculous. And then you see these kids on Reddit running. There was a thing the other day. Have I binned it now? Anyway, there's people just like, oh, I think that might be mould, and it's like you need a microscope to see what the fuck they're talking about. It's like, oh no, throw it away, and it's like, this is why you'll die young, because you didn't eat dirt growing up. Somebody did a post on Reddit and she was like, oh my God, can somebody help me? My 16-year-old son was left home alone for a couple of hours, and my husband had got a sausage roll out of the fridge to throw in the bin that was fresh last Thursday, and this is Wednesday. But he forgot and left it on the side, and my son's eaten it. Well, do I need to take him to the doctor? For the love of fuck. So I just put Gen X here. He's not going to kill him. Stop panicking. And then somebody underneath wrote, why does it matter what generation you are? And someone else put, she's just letting us all know how long she's lived. But like I wrote back, I said, you've no idea what we ate as kids. I said, you got mouldy bread, you just picked the blue bits off and carried on going. Same with cheese. Something fell on the floor, there was the 5-second rule. Honestly, today they're just so fucking scared, and they're anti-back in their hands every 3 seconds. That's the thing, they'll get sick. Oh, I've got allergies. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I've got a cold. Maybe had you not fucking wrapped yourself up in cotton wool, you'd be able to fight off a few things. It's like when Madam was little. God, she got every cold going. And they had nits going around school. So she got nits and it made her projectile vomit. She got really sick with it. She had some sort of allergic reaction to nits. Anyway, so we got rid of them and then she got them again. And it's like, for fuck's sake, can you stop giving my child nits? I was just saying how Kaylee Madam got sick from everything back when she was little.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okie doke. Right, where are we? Elizabeth, a neurosurgeon shined a torch into one of her ears and the light came shining out the other. Linda, it's funny because it's true. Peg's laughing. Mystical Fairies is laughing. Linda, Shibumi, right, is a beach shade type of a tent to shelter yourself under. They sell other things like chairs and towels. I'd never heard of Brunswick stew, but it sounds delicious. With chicken, pork and beef. Wow. With a tomato base and veggies. Apparently it can also be flavoured with barbecue sauce. Does sound good. So now I know. Thank you very much, Linda. Because I didn't know how you spelt it. I tried a couple of ways and I couldn't find anything. Cece. But hey, surprise, Jules, your commentary on that had me laughing so hard. She makes me laugh. Surprise! Does she do that in real life, or is it just for us on video? Elizabeth, giveaway. I don't believe you, Miss Grabber. You wouldn't give anything to a homeless woman outside Target. Just disrespect to the poor soul. Exactly. That's when she needs to do giveaways. Cece, seriously, Jules, I really look forward to your videos. Thank you. I work remote and listen while working. Some days I really need a good laugh, as being at home alone with my 2 cats gets lonely. Oh, give him a hug from me. I'll always be your friend, Cece. Helen, and and Cynthia, Lisa giving anybody advice is criminal. Adding this is just my experience is not going to protect her. She is still ill and still dangerous and still mental, and there should be a way to warn people so they do not spend money on this Lisa course. She has no clue about ketosis. Put the money into a visit to a medical professional. Oh my God, she has blood on her hands. I know, and you can report till you're blue in the face and tell YouTube that she's going to kill somebody, and they do fuck all about it. Right, time for another break. I'll be back. That was Jed with a coffee. I'm popular today, aren't I? Right, that button. Do-do-do-do. Diane, remember Dr. Atkins? People quit that for a good reason. She can't follow anything right, though. That's the problem. Elizabeth, she's definitely after free stuff from Victoria Beckham, isn't she, though? She keeps on and on and on and... Fucking Vic's team aren't going to send her frig all. Peg, even if it's a bad for the environment plastic bag. Exactly. Wanda, she's not going to get it. If Victoria Beckham's team send her something, I'm going to fucking officially, personally, write to Victoria and say, what in the hell? And if I get no good there, I'm going to write to David and say, can you have a word with her, please? Because she doesn't know what her team are doing. Elizabeth, girl, you take pictures of people on planes, stalk women on the streets, and you're afraid of people avoiding you because of your perfume. They're simply hoping to avoid you, like, permanently. Cynthia, Brooke can still reproduce, Lisa. Brooke can still reproduce, Lisa. Her weight will fluctuate. It's called a period, you mother of nonsense. Sorry. You had kids to ensure John would not leave you like your first hubby did. Lisa buys cheap meat. Has she ever read about how those animals are raised and killed? Seriously, she has the money to support humane beef, grass-raised, grass-finished. I want to see her in one of those places that abuse the animals. She's evil. Didn't she say she tried grass-fed once and it tasted funny? Elizabeth, sorry for all the comments. Don't you start apologising. Nobody needs to apologise for lots of comments. But Lisa is anything but vibrant. She's as dull as ditch water, isn't she, though? Bo, why does she always have to have what everyone else has? Because she's a narcissist. That just sums them up. Nobody can have anything. She has to have it as well. And she has to feel like she's done it better. Suzanne Ann. Can I just call you Susan? Another good laugh at your hilarious comments. Thank you, honey. Elizabeth, have you forgotten you eat off paper plates? Now it's dish towels. Housewife extraordinaire. Everyone Shines 2009's put facts, lol. It's true though. Fucking wasteful. Bo, if the blush she swatched on the back of her hand is scary bright, but she says we can't see it because her hand is darker, it's because her hand is the colour of burnt toast. It didn't look scary bright to me. A celebrity hairstylist just said the other day on a beauty podcast, I really enjoy Breaking Beauty. They said that higher heat doesn't make your curls last longer. Lower heat is the way to go. That's why, isn't it, that there's a cold shot on hair dryers. That's probably why. Cat Mama. She's allergic to brain cells, lol. Her talking about depression and mental health would be like Helen Keller offering you an eye exam. Absolutely no sense. Do not follow anything this woman tells you to do. So do the exact... we should all pivot, shouldn't we? K-Pat. God bless you, Jules. Thank you. Every video you make has me cracking up. I look forward to your uploads. My favourite part of the day. Thank you. Thank you. Christine. A mouse snorting cocaine. What the fuck? The Witch of Wilmington is a very disturbed dimwit. She must have put her finger in the sugar. Jules, you made me laugh so loud. Really, you are a gem. Thank you. Cece. Melissa selectively chooses her information. Not all vegetables have lectins. Dr. Grundy, who she mentioned, provides a list of lectin vegetables. Also, Dr. Grundy is far more credible than this moron who eats processed McDonald's beef and Diet Coke. Oops. Bo, homemaker extraordinaire. Yeah, right, exactly. Homemaker extraordinaire that can't cook, doesn't clean, makes her small child wait for food while she records a video, complains about her child having an air fryer and a fucking slushy machine in the kitchen where they go, that he actually uses. Cece. I'm really riled up about her nonsense. Melissa is a complete danger to anyone's health. Please, no one take any advice from her or buy her scam course. I'm going to report her again for that, but is it really worth it? Will YouTube take it down? No. Vegan Calabash. It's Vegas and pronounced Vargas. Not. I cannot take it with the Vegas nerve. What the fuck? I've only ever heard it pronounced that way. But I could be wrong. I often am. Bo's laughing. Bo. Her constant concealing her eating disorder with the carnivore diet is next level insanity. MJ's dead laughing. Mystical fairies. She is so annoying. Lol. On scale to 1 of her... She's a fucking annoying connoisseur. That's what she is. Bo, every video Lisa makes, she references a movie, a show, a celebrity or a model. She lives in La La Land. She surely does. Cece, I have a feeling Melissa stinks. I read that some that eat lots of eggs and only meat can have body odour. When I started keto and I was being really religious at the beginning, I had terrible breath. But I don't remember me smelling. And I'm sure Jed would have said if I did. Because you can't always smell yourself, can you? But yeah, bad breath, yes. I had fucking different mouthwashes and all sorts to try and combat that. So I bet her breath stinks. Wendy, I really wish someone that spends money for one of her courses warns people to not throw their hard-earned money out of the window. In addition to thinking she's a fashion icon. She thinks she's Einstein. Now I've got a song in my head. Me Smith, Lisa is still very much a crybaby. Thanks as always, Jules. Yeah, can you imagine as a child? I bet she was a nightmare. Panda, curious to know what her kidney function panel looks like. High protein diet with little to no water intake. She chews ice cubes. That's her water intake according to her. Robin, crazy time with Lisa Dum Dum. Now I've got Ozzy's theme tune in my head. Wanda. So Lisa has been on YouTube for 12 years or however many years, and this is the first time that she's mentioned him. But he has always been one of her favourites. Who was that she was talking about? Oh, Slim Aarons or whatever his name is. Peg, just like everything else she has always loved, it's only because she recently saw someone else with it and she rushed out right then to get it. Bo, wait, Carnivore is helping her handle things when they come up. Then why do you get overwhelmed in a store and have to walk out, shake it off and regroup? She's such a liar. MJ, yes, Jules, 1:30. This is going to be fun to watch. I'm sorry. Carnivore, the diet that I eat. Well, what else would you do with it?
Improved my life.
Talk about obvious. Ouch. MJ, 5:28. Notice how she didn't mention her joint pain and run into the bathroom. Right, see what she's whittering on about.
The hormonal things, all of that kind of stuff. And just the other day, I came
all that kind of stuff. How about you tell us what all that kind of stuff is? You miss out all the important bits and fill up with a load of bollocks. Fluff and word salad. You're not even telling us what we need to know. Looking at the television. Hang on. I had something playing. Oops. And I know that's nothing to do with me. Pause. I really shouldn't have the telly on when I'm recording, should I? Get so sidetracked by shite. There. Notice how she didn't mention her joint pain and run into the bathroom after eating like she said when she first gave the excuse of why she was on carnivore. I don't know. She lies so much. If she didn't lie, she'd have nothing to say. Panda, if she had terrible IBS, why did she continue to dine out? Exactly. I couldn't get out of the house when I have IBS. I can't get out of the fucking bathroom when I've got IBS. It's like we were saying to Tech Help and Madam that the water's on now so they can have a bath. And the first thing Tech Help said, what about Mum's IBS? It's like, oh, bless him. I mean, he's being kind and he's thinking as well, I don't want to be stuck in a bath while she's pooing behind me. I can't say I blame him. What am I caught on? Bo, she's addicted to being inspired. It's more like she's addicted to copying others. She's got those two words totally misrepresented, isn't she? Oh, that inspires me. No. You've never been inspired by anything. Midnight Angel. Hi, Jules. Hi. Another Lisa video review. Yay! Time for laughs. She's been putting out these videos like crazy lately. Here we go. MJ, 1306. Not a mouse addicted to cocaine. Maybe a party mouse. Have you ever met that's addicted to fucking cocaine? What a stupid sentence. Of course they'd be more addicted to sugar. And why would you give a poor mouse cocaine anyway? They shouldn't be giving them sugar either. Maybe a party mouse. There used to be a thing. Phone jacker. And he used to phone up and he's, I'm the mouse and I live under your floorboards. And they'd say something to him and he's like, I don't like you. I'm going to come round and shit in your kettle. Oh, it was so funny. Do you buy bungalows? But the way he said it, you couldn't hear what he was saying. And they'd be like, sorry? Oh, you do? What? My bungalows. If I can find a clip of that, I'm going to have to show it. It was so funny. Donna, hello Jules and everyone. I'm having in the bed day with my fibro and degenerative disc disease. But being with you all, I know I have me I know I will have me laughing and I know will have me laughing and feeling better. Hugs to all, love to all. Thank you, Donna. I hope you're feeling better today. Like I've said, who did I say it to? Someone else the other day. Hot water bottle, fluffy throws, cats if you've got them, box of chocolates, fuck fibro, stay in bed. Mystical fairy sending healing hugs. Thank you. Bo, did Lisa just admit to living a fantasy life? Yeah, I think she did. It's all in her head. Everyone Shines 2009. Since when this woman is into art? She can barely talk properly. She doesn't know what art is. And the one piece that is art she'd never shown until that video. I'd show that piece if that's a piece of art. Bo, for someone who sells a carnivore course, she sure is reading a lot off someone else's writing. She should be speaking from her memory. Exactly. Panda, plagiarism princess. Maybe who is it she's fucking... We should tell them. Do you realise this woman is selling your words for ridiculous amounts of money? MJ. 724. Burst of feeling good alone.
It happens a lot to me in the car. It happens a lot to me when I'm alone because I'm alone with my own thoughts. But it comes from your gut.
What's happening in her car seat that she has this burst of happy? And wouldn't you say burst of happiness? I did with this woman. That reminds me of that little boy. Say happiness. Happy penis. No, happiness. Happy penis. So cute. See, this is what I watch after Lisa's drove me insane. I watch kids and cats and policemen dancing. Burst of feeling good alone, said every bad mum. Joking, but not really. I feel happy with my kids and my hubby that I've been with since we were 15 years old. Aww. And we were young parents and we still enjoy our children being with us. Lisa just wants to be a single lady with a model off-duty look, living in the big city alone. Forget main character syndrome. She wants to be the only character, but maybe call her parents and chat their ear off, then hang up and go to bed at 6 o'clock so she can get up at 4 a.m. and eat breakfast looking out the window. Oh, so true. 4308, see what I mean? I might have missed lunch, so I wanted to make sure that I had food in the house for me in case I got hungry. But there's never any fucking food in the house for your child, is there? John's taking Will out to lunch. Did I miss the bit you wanted there? Do I need to go back a bit? I might have missed lunch.
And I'm going to go to lunch a little bit later. So I was looking at all the ingredients.
Oh, I went out. I'd never tire of slapping her, I'm telling you. Highly caffeinated. Jules, can I mute her and just listen to you? Just what Jed says. He said I'd watch all of your videos if I could just mute them out of it. If only it were possible. You just got to be quick on your trigger finger. As soon as you see my mouth moving, you press the sound on again. But then you wouldn't know what I was talking about. So no, you have to suffer her, along with us. Bo, hold on. She bought sliced London broil beef and American cheese to make a ham, pork, and cheese roll-up. What am I missing? Since when is beef the same as pork? She doesn't know what she's talking about, does she? Yvonne, homemaker extraordinaire, blowing smoke up her own arse. MJ, about halfway through this video, and I wonder if she will explain or try to justify still drinking Diet Coke from McDonald's. She sounds like she's so knowledgeable about her body and her diet. How will she explain putting those Diet Coke chemicals into you? She says that's her only weakness, isn't it, the Diet Coke? 37.59. Oh, there it is.
Still drink Diet Coke. That is a big source of controversy here on my channel. But I believe in living your life your way.
Oh, don't we know? Lisa gets what Lisa wants. Panda, the Coke intake is a lie. She picks up a 12-pack for a 2-day getaway. Exactly. Oh, I only drink so much. Whatever. Mystical Fairies. My goodness, she just droned on and on and on in this one. Thanks for your hilarious commentary as always, Jules. Thank you. Peg, what part of her hair journey is this giant-sized rat's nest? Mystical Fairies, 10:12 to 10:40. Jules, you had me pissing myself laughing with that one. Ibiza's a favourite word. What the fuck? Is there anything in there at all? It's like The Simpsons. Open her fucking head up and there's little dogs or whatever riding around on tricycles, juggling balls at the fair. Nothing. Absolutely fuck all happening in there. Sometimes I make myself laugh too. Only when you lot make me watch it back and it's like, did I say that? Melanie, I reported that video. Good for you, Melanie, for misinformation. It's an absolute crime to have this lady regurgitate things that she thinks she knows about. I'm going to do it after I finish this video, Melanie. Panda, it takes a lot of reports before YouTube looks at it. The shingles vac and hair loss should have shut her down. See, that's the thing as well. Like, Lardy wishing me death and all the other things that she was doing. She was reported God knows how many times. And was anything done about her? No. She went eventually, and we still don't know if that was her or YouTube. But if it was YouTube, they took their damn time about it. Peg. You're right, Jules. I am. Those pictures are hung strange, aren't they though? Who does that? Unless it's a small sliver of wall in between two doors or something, you might do that. But why, when you've got a big long wall, do you have them all? I don't get it. She loves those pictures so much she doesn't even know what they are. A boat, I think. Mystical Fairies, look out, she has another dangerous blush. Run, everybody! Bonnie, I'm bored with her already, I know. It's alright, I think when I get over the 5-minute mark, it's like, okay, I think I can do this. But it's like getting to that. She's droning on about nonsense. It drives me mad. Mystical Fairies, same here. Finally made it to the end. Thought she would never stop talking. Thank goodness for Jules and her hilarious commentary. Thank you. Oh, now it comes. Pardon me. Mystical Fairies. Elf does a really good version of the Makeup by Mario Etherealize eyeshadow palette at a fraction of the price. Can you... Oh, well, mind you, she does... Sorry. She did use Elf primer, didn't she? Why would she buy Elf when she can buy Mario? And she can keep up with the Kardashians. 24.51. Stop!
I just went...
Hey, surprise! We're switching it up because... Why? Are you on helium? Shut up! Sorry. Wonder, why wouldn't she hang her own family photos on the beach back in the 70s instead of somebody else's family? Exactly. Mystical Fairies. I love how Lisa says, I have a discount code for you guys, but then never mentions what the code is, nor does she put it up on the screen for her viewers to see. I know. Such a professional. It's her career. Bonnie, I think I would rather have pictures of my family instead of what she has. Go figure. Exactly. She doesn't care about her family, does she? Cat Mama, I wonder what her husband is like. I don't know of any man who would put up with this nonsense. Maybe she had him neutered. They used to say on the guru gossip and the gossip bakery that Daddy Gertz has John's balls in a jar on the mantelpiece. Mystical fairies, 10 minutes in and Lisa is already pissing me off, lol. It only took 10 minutes. I can't get to a minute and I want to scream. Oh, are we at the end? Right. Did anybody end up on the naughty step? No. Has anyone come in while I was talking? Can we? No. Thank you. Yes. Oh, there's a few. Hidey hi. Oh, there's a lot. Wow. 1803, sorry, mystical fairies. 1803 to 1812. Lisa, aren't you the one who naps during the day? She's such a liar.
Sleep was destroyed because of my IBS. And I really think that the carnivore diet helps you with your sleep too, because the calmer you are.
You can tell when she's read something new and she starts going on about, was it calming my inner whatever? Fuck off. So true. Wanda, I worked at a shoe store after high school, but I don't want a towel with shoes on it. I bet that did a job on your knees. Bonnie, good lord, her lips are moving, but she's saying absolutely nothing. Nothing of any intelligence or any use to anybody. She might not have used extra lighting, but she didn't say one word about filters. Exactly. Barbara. Dr. Gundry, who Lisa worships, is the biggest quack on the internet. He believes smoking is healthy, yet vegetables are toxic. Hey. Melanie, never laughed so hard. Glad to see she gets her shitty little hanger tattoo covered up by 2065. Although I think 2065 is a few decades generous of you, Jules. It's cool though, that thing. The only thing that was wrong was the bum, but maybe at some point between now and 2065 she has a BBL. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Terry, hi Jules, hi. I still don't understand how this woman gets away with making people pay for her advice that she is not at liberty to do. She's insane. I don't know how she gets away with it. I don't know who these people are that are giving her their hard-earned. Really. Mystical fairies. I'm a plant-based eater. Not 100% vegan, as I do sometimes have chocolate and brie cheese. Oh, there has to be something, doesn't there? You can't be good all the time. But I haven't eaten meat in 6 years and eggs in over 10 years, and my blood work is always normal. I do not feel like the fruit and veggies I eat are poisoning me, as Lisa likes to make out. I know you. If she decided to go vegan tomorrow, she'd be singing your tune. And, oh, I never said meat was good for you. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. I've never tried brie. Chocolate, on the other hand. Joyce, the carnivore diet that I eat and the feeling I feel. Well, at least she's not feeling the diet and eating her feelings. I suppose we should be grateful for small mercies. Thank you, Joyce. That was funny. Lourdes, she cannot articulate effectively. Carnivore is not for everyone. She needs to start her carnivore videos with a disclaimer that she's not a nutritionist, a doctor, or a certified anything. Certified something. Scary that folks would take advice from her. I just can't with her. Classy lady. Exactly. Treading on dangerous ground, really. Plus, so much free information on the diet is available here on YouTube and TikTok. And Google. We don't need her. Mystical fairies finally made it to the end of the video. For fuck's sake, she really riled me up in this video. I was yelling at the TV. She has no clue. Thanks for the laugh, Jules. Hope you didn't raise your blood pressure too high, hon. Joyce, Jules, you look great with long hair. Thank you. I might just let this grow now because I've actually got through the summer heat and I didn't shave it off. So we'll see how long it gets. Melanie, photography is a wonderful art, but what she has hanging on her walls are prints. Exactly. She can say she bought some new prints. Can you imagine her opening her house for a poster tour? So frustrating. And by the way, her abstract art Also looks like a print, not an original piece of art. Nothing original about her. No, there isn't. I love photography. I really do. I like this photographer over here called Rankin. I love his work. But the way she talks about it, you'd think it was something that was hung in a gallery. Oh, my new artwork. I just installed it upstairs. It's like, okay. Classy lady. A piece of fruit causes depression. Okay. She treads on dangerous ground, charging for a course that she has no credentials for. Plenty of free information here on YouTube and TikTok. She does not discuss her hair loss. Sorry, but could not listen to the whole video. Don't blame you. Joyce, when Lisa is talking about the vagus nerve and neurons, you can tell that she doesn't even know what it really means. She's just reading things others have written and regurgitating things that she's heard. Exactly. Lourdes, Lord, I hope she's not weight shaming Brooke. Yes, she is. And she's doing it publicly on her fucking account as well. For the world to know. Oh, Brooke's put on weight. Really? Joyce, well, I've always thought there was something strange about Mickey Mouse. Now I know why. That's what's giving him that squeaky voice. Although she is on coke. Karen, Lisa has an eating disorder based on her relating power and control to the food she eats and food she does not allow herself to eat. She needs professional help. Her courses would only teach women to develop an eating disorder like herself. Exactly. It's what we've said, but you can report or shout about it. No one cares. I mean, all you have to do is look at Eugenia. If she wasn't booted off of YouTube for sending the wrong message to young girls, then there's no hope for any of them. Gretchen, she had her lips done again. They're huge. She's such an idiot. Oh my God. I thought the dodo bird was extinct. I've told you that about my mum, haven't I? Doing a crossword. Was it Michael that was doing the crossword? Anyway, and someone said, extinct bird, 4 letters. My mum said, swan. And me and her boyfriend was like, do you know what I haven't seen in ages? I haven't seen a swan. Google. Very rarely I got to make fun of her and not get kicked around the house, so I took every opportunity I got. Gretchen, she has no idea what the hell she's talking about. She is addicted to shopping. She's such a moron. Melanie, imagine asking someone that never does dishes to promote dish towels. Those bright colours would never see the light of day in her kitchen. No, because it's all black and white. Right, have we got any more? Shall I? Hang on. Go there. Come back. Ah, there's more. Melanie, I have always loved lions and tigers. Oh my. Even when I was little, I loved Garfield. Loved him so much she thought he was a tiger. I have no words. She's such a dumb fuck, isn't she? Carrie, she's boring as fuck. She is. And I am stopping here now, folks. And if anybody else has commented, you will be in the next one. Because I've got a coffee going cold that I want to drink. Where am I? That one. One of these days I'll figure it out. If you got to the end with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.